Outrage tonight in Windsor and calls for accountability after a noose was found at one of the largest construction projects here in our state.
Police say the Amazon Fulfillment Center in Windsor has been plagued by at least one noose, and they're investigating the possibility of 5 more.
Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is live there for us right now. And Matthew, the NAACP held a briefing this afternoon, and they're calling for action, right?
Yes, Mark and Irene, they are angry. The NAACP has existed for 112 years, and they say that they are fighting the same problems that they did on day one. And the latest just happens to be right here at this massive site in Windsor. It's one that's bringing jobs and positivity to the state, but now it's also opening our eyes to some ugly truths.
That someone doesn't really care what the police are doing around here. They don't care about their investigation.
That's the message from the NAACP tonight about the person who hung this noose from a beam at this Windsor construction site.
They're digging their heels into the sand and showing and making people know in this particular community that they are racist and that they will continue their racist and white supremacist behavior.
Police had to pay multiple visits to the site on Kennedy Road this week for reports of nooses being found hung on the beams of this Amazon fulfillment center. This started on Tuesday with this noose being found. A day later, police were back for another report, but they say the rope was not deemed a noose. Then on Thursday, 5 ropes that police say could be interpreted as a noose were found on different floors of this massive site. Police say no cameras are in the areas where the ropes were found, and since this is a giant project, hundreds of people from various companies are here each day. The general contractor, AC Anderson, is offering a $5,000 reward for information, and moments ago, the NAACP held a news conference on site, and they say they want more from Amazon.
Why aren't they out here today? Why aren't they out here doing an investigation and working with the community to make sure that this type of behavior is not tolerated?
Now, Amazon has responded once to our requests earlier on this week. They offered up a response that basically denounces racist acts, but they did not localize their response. Now, in just the last few minutes, we did get a comment from Governor Lamont's team. I'm going to take you to that right now. They put out this statement in the last hour saying that he supports a full investigation and has directed state law enforcement to provide all necessary support to local officials to ensure a thorough investigation is completed. Meanwhile, police, this is what they're doing. They're now going to be testing the ropes to potentially look for suspects and kind of narrow down some leads. That's the latest. Live here in Windsor, Matthew Campbell, Channel 3 News.